Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'd like to touch base on confidence. You have to have a strong foundation in order to be the person that you want to be. Confidence is what is needed and what is required of you to get to the next level. So if you are trying to build yourself up, if you're trying to take control of your life, you're going to have the confidence within yourself in order to do so. So, how do you build confidence? Confidence all starts from within. This is why inner work and healing is so important, so you're able to heal those mental traumas, to forgive yourself for past mistakes, and just to overall stop spending so much time in the past and also in the future. It's important to be present and notice what is in front of you in order to move past, or in order to just navigate your path. Because if you're too consumed in the past and you're too consumed in the future, you'll never appreciate the present. Forgive yourself for everything that you've done in the past. Be mindful of what you're aware of now, and just try to be better for your future self. It's really that simple. And once you start to see things from that perspective or that angle, as leaving the past alone, forgive yourself, close it, focus on today, everything that needs to get done today so you can become a better you for the tomorrow. And if you keep that consistency, you're only going to get better every day after that, after you've made the conscious decision to become better and working towards your future so that you can have the future that you desire. Now, I know confidence is a struggle to achieve within ourselves, especially depending on relationships that we've been in, our childhood, past traumas, whatever it is that we may have went through. It can easily deplete our confidence within ourselves, but it's important to start acknowledging and seeking internal validation rather than external. And I'm telling you, the moment that you start to flip that switch, it's something that I personally am still working on within myself, is to not care about what other people think or worrying too much about the external world and how they may be viewing you. Because at the end of the day, we are all too busy and too focused on ourselves to really care about what other people are doing. And I think once you hear that perspective, it may help you fall into your authenticity more. And I also believe that when we want to take control of our life, how hard it may be, once you start taking control of your life and handling what needs to be done, that also will bring you confidence. But if you are avoiding everything, if you are not working towards becoming and growing a better you, then that's where a lot of insecurity may lie, because your thoughts may not be the greatest. You might have a lot of negative thoughts that are kind of going through a repetition pattern in your mind, and that is why it's so hard to just start thinking positively and start thinking positively with the snap of a finger. It doesn't work like that. It takes consistency and repetition in order to get from one level to the next. And that's the same with negative thinking and positive thinking. It's not done overnight. It's a challenge. But you have to be okay with challenging yourself. That's the only way you are going to grow and to keep moving up in the world, up within yourself, or just in general. You have to start gaining control of your own life. And that is where confidence will start to come into play, because you are feeling confident in everything that you are doing. You are handling business. You're overcoming your obstacles. You're achieving your goals. You're proving yourself wrong. That, you can do this. You're able to do this. And it's within every single one of us from birth. That is when we are our happiest, our greatest, in imagination, creativity. That is how we truly unlock our power is when we start to fall back into our authenticity, our creativity, really focusing on building ourselves up and building a great life for ourselves, and not worrying about what other people may think of you, because people are going to think of you or say stuff of you regardless. They've been doing it their whole life. So you're really going to let that stop you from becoming the best version of yourself because somebody's secretly jealous of you? Somebody may even be admired. It doesn't always need to be out of jealousy, but unfortunately, there is jealousy in this world. There's envy, there's anger, there's obsession. But at the same time, if people just would be inspired and know that if this person is doing it, that they can too. It's within every single one of us. But it's what we choose to believe about ourselves. It's how we choose to perceive ourselves instead of just focusing on becoming better. We're too focused on the past and what happened to us, thinking that that's us still to this day. No, because we're always evolving, we're always changing, we're always growing. You can be anything you want to be in this life. It's just being intentional about your actions and moving towards it. Is it something you're going to have in your mind your whole life and do nothing about it and just be regretful of not taking the chances or the opportunities that you had when they were in front of you? Or do you want to go after the life that you envision for yourself and living exactly the way that you want to be living? You know, why would we ever choose that first option? We shouldn't even be acknowledging that option. We should be acknowledging our power, what we can do, what we are capable of, because we are capable of great things. And it's not really until you do that inner work till you'll start to realize it, but we are truly powerful beings. Once you just start to see things from a greater perspective and start to really expand your mind, reading books, a great way to expand your mind. Atomic Habits, by the way, one of the most amazing books I have ever read. You want to start becoming the best version of yourself? Read this book, and it teaches you how to make these tiny changes. Because like I said, it's not overnight. It's going to take time. Tiny changes, remarkable results. It's a very good book, and it helps you really build your life and start gaining that confidence. Reading can make you confident. Just learning more and continuing to grow and feed your mind can make you feel more confident. It makes you hungry to learn more. And this goes back to when I say the mind is a powerful tool. You have to know how to use it correctly and use it with you, not against you, to help build you. And again, just start doing what is required of you. Just like my previous video, start working for your higher self. Your higher self is the CEO of you, and you are doing everything that that person is telling you to do, just like you do at work. You listen to your boss, even though it may not be something you want to do, you have to listen to them. Why are you listening to them and not listening to you? Listen to yourself. You have all the answers within you. And I'm not saying don't listen to your boss, but what I mean by this is that we listen to other people, but we don't listen to ourselves. We all have that little voice in our head that is telling us what we need to do. When we're laying in bed and that voice is saying, get up, you have stuff to do, but you're fighting it and you're continuing to lay in bed, that is insecurity. That is what is going to hold you back. Listen to that voice in your mind. Listen to what it is telling you and go do it. And then again, just like this book, Atomic Habits, it's going to teach you that repetition, it starts as an idea, a thought, and then you start to practice it. It's a practice. You're practicing listening to yourself. So when you hear it, you listen to it. You're now aware of it. You don't ignore it anymore. You don't fight against it. You listen to yourself and you keep going. It's a practice until you're doing everything it says of you, and then it just becomes you. And next thing you know, it's not hard to go to the gym because you've built up that consistency and that discipline. And if you want to learn more discipline within yourself, read. Write down your goals and follow through with them. I will say this, The gym also helps with focus. That is something I'm lacking right now, is focus. So also, just like you should be obsessed with building your life, you should be obsessed with building yourself. So again, building up your mind, building up your body, building up your health. You should be obsessed with that too. So I believe the gym is a great way to learn to discipline yourself. It's also a way to stay consistent, and it's also a way to stay focused and to focus on tasks, because it is difficult for me sometimes. I don't know if I have ADHD or what. I'm not going to self-diagnose myself, but I have a hard time focusing. So what the gym does for me is, not only does it allow me to have a better body, a healthier lifestyle, it allows me to really learn how to focus and to listen to myself, because I have to count from 1 to 12. And sometimes when your thoughts are racing, it's very hard to focus on the 1, 2, 3, all while having a consistent form, pushing through the discomfort of the workout and just continuing to push through when you want to give up. That is what I visualize the gym helping me. It might help you, just hearing it in that perspective, that it allows a lot of great things to come from you when you start going to the gym. You love your body. You feel more confident within yourself because you look amazing. You feel amazing. And that's another thing. When you look good, you feel good, you do good. That's confidence right there. When you start to take care of yourself, how you're presenting yourself, in whatever it may be that you imagine. Again, this is all based off your authenticity, not what is trending on social media, not what everybody else is doing, your environment around you. It's what you want. How do you want to look? How do you want to dress? How do you want your body to look like? How do you want your life to look? It's all from you. And this allows you to grow. This allows you to flourish. This allows you to be happy. If you're watching this video and wondering how to be happy, it doesn't just happen. It's something you have to work on. It's something you have to become. It's not easy, but it's a journey. And once you start to do the right things, the things that are necessary, that's when life starts to flourish. That's when you fall in love with life. That's when you romanticize life. Life is great. You're happy because you're doing what is required of you in order to become this person that you want to become the life that you envision. But if you keep neglecting yourself, if you keep living in fear, if you keep doubting yourself, lack of confidence within yourself, obviously something needs to be done. It's not easy, but it's tiny changes. Tiny changes. Always remember that. Tiny changes. It does not have to be huge. It's not going to be overnight. Oops, sorry. It's almost time for my Pilates class. But anyways, I wanted to record this video. So I'm just about to wrap it up. But remember, start small. It does not have to be big, and it's not going to be overnight. Start tiny. Little goals. 1% every day, and then just stay consistent with those little tasks until you're able to put on more, until you're able to do more, because it'll come. And just stay consistent, believe in yourself, and all of that will come after. That is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. Bye guys. Mwah.